This is Rock and Roll English. Real people, real English. Here's your host, Martin Johnston.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Rock and Roll English. Episode number 110, baby. Oh yeah. In today's episode, I speak to Boom Boom Cannon again. Don't ask me about why. And we speak about a very rock and roll topic, which is health and safety, baby. Oh yeah. Anyway, remember all of the rock and roll vocabulary is on the website, rockandrollenglish.com. Go there, have a look at it, use it, rock with it, and roll with it. Just before we start, I just want to remind everyone that I do joke a lot in these episodes. So if you hear me talking about people dying, for example, which probably I definitely mention in today's show, just know that's a joke. Okay? I don't want anyone to die. I don't want you to die. I don't want me to die. I don't even want dogs to die, if I'm being honest. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. Here is today's show. Happy listening. Boom Boom Cannon, how are you today?
Good, Martin. How are you?
Always fantastic, Boom Boom. Always fantastic. Although you're on the show again, I mean, it's beyond the joke now, isn't it, really?
Yeah. It is. I don't find it funny.
No, I don't think anyone does anymore. It was funny before, like, oh, Boom Boom, you're here again. Now, I mean, it's just not even funny. I mean,
yeah,
what's going on?
I don't know. I think maybe Charlie needs to clarify why she never appears on a podcast anymore.
Exactly. Great joke there. I see you changed it. Thanks. Clarification, Charlie. Charlie needs to clarify. Really good.
Yeah, I had thought about that one in advance and.
I thought that was too good, on the spot joke. Remember, on the spot is when you think of it in that moment. Yeah, pre-prepared.
I didn't write it down in my notes, so I think I deserve some credit for that.
Some credit, absolutely. Yeah. Anyway, Boom Boom, how do we usually start the show?
With a review.
Oh yeah, baby. So this is a 5-star iTunes review. Remember, my favourite type of review. All reviews are good though, as I always say. The title is Well Done, and it's by Kaya G. And it says, "Hi Martin and Dan." Oh, this is awkward. This is awkward. Although it is from the 18th of January. Okay, this is before you existed, Boom Boom.
Okay, and you've only just noticed this review?
Only just noticed it. Yep, okay. Exactly. As I keep telling everyone, exactly. I sometimes can't see them. Also because I often don't look, but either way, I don't see them. That's the point. That's what we need to focus on, that I don't see them.
Hard to see them if you don't look.
Really difficult. Yeah, if you don't look, it's going to be really difficult. Anyway, it says, "It's so funny listening to your podcast and helpful. While I walk to work, I never miss listening to your adventures. And sometimes I feel like an idiot laughing alone." Does she laugh alone with Boom Boom on the podcast? That's the real question.
Well, I imagine if she's given that 5 stars now that I'm on the podcast, you can't go higher than 5 though, can you?
5's the maximum. 5's the maximum.
But hopefully still 5.
Hopefully still 5. Anyway, then it says, "Good work and keep on rocking." So thanks a lot for that, Kaya G. Anyway, Boom Boom, do you know what today's show is about?
As usual, I don't. No.
I don't know why I asked you that, because I knew you didn't, but it's related a bit to last week's podcast, because when we were speaking about you cycling in Palermo without a helmet, I thought, that's worrying for Boom Boom. He didn't feel safe. So let's do a podcast about health and safety, okay, to make him try and feel safe.
Sounds very rock and roll.
Oh, yeah, baby. There's nothing more rock and roll than health and safety, is there?
No, there's not.
And we're going to look at some sort of strange health and safety rules and see what your opinion of them is, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
So the first one is actually wearing a helmet, because obviously I imagine you're a fan of wearing a helmet, Boom Boom.
Well, you mean when cycling, not just,
walking around,
making the dinner.
Just so everyone knows as well, the helmet is the thing. Maybe if you're on a motorbike, the thing on your head. On a bicycle, you put that on your head to stop your head, getting fucked up, really. So fucked up would be destroyed. You don't want your head getting destroyed. Nothing of your body, but especially the head.
No. And I was definitely a fan of wearing a helmet when I cycled in London. definitely wanted one in Palermo. But here in Sweden, I just, I don't bother. The cycling conditions are just,
just
so
fuck the
good.
rules. Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, it's because the conditions are so good. But you can never be too safe, Boom Boom. Okay?
No,
you
that's
can never be
true.
too safe. And a term we say in England is it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay. I've got another example of that actually. So a helmet. I have got a helmet. Well, I had a helmet. I bought it in Rome when, obviously, I also bought my bicycle. I never wore it, though, because, obviously, I'm too rock and roll. The only time I ever did wear it, I remember, was when I left Rome and I came back to England and I packed all of my bags and everything was full. And then I realised, fuck, I haven't packed the helmet. Now there's no room. So I just thought, fuck this, I'm going to wear it. So I got on an aeroplane wearing a helmet. Okay, so
Excellent.
I could see people laughing, and I was thinking, well, if this plane goes down and crashes, you won't be laughing then, will you? I'll be laughing because I've got a helmet on.
Could you carry the helmet, or did you have to wear it?
Well, I didn't have to wear it. I just thought, let's go free. I chose to. Well, carry it. It's a bit awkward to carry. So awkward in this situation means difficult. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to wear it.
Yeah. Do you think people thought... he's got a luggage issue. He needs to wear it. Or maybe they just thought he actually thinks if this crashes, that helmet might save him.
What do you mean? He actually thinks it wouldn't save me? I think it would. Okay. I remember when I was actually on the plane, I still had the helmet on, especially for the takeoff. The takeoff's a bit obviously at the beginning when the plane takes off. And the hostess said to me, "You can take off your helmet if you want." And I said, "No, I'm okay, thanks. I'll keep this on. And I think you should put one on as well."
Excellent. Yeah, and you're not a huge fan of flying, are you? So you
I never used to be, Boom Boom. Okay, I never used to be, but I've done it quite a lot now. So I don't mind it so much now. But before, I did used to shit my pants, and I had a strange thing of wanting to touch the person sitting next to me, touch their leg. I don't know why. It made me feel better. I think I remember holding onto your leg a few times, Boom Boom.
Yeah, I've had that a few times.
Boom Boom, can I just hold your leg for a bit? And you say, fucking hell, go on then. Makes it a little bit more difficult when you don't know the person sitting next to you, let me tell you. Just say to like some woman, can I just touch your leg?
Can I touch your leg? Yeah.
So, they call the police, whatever, sure.
And it's quite a strong grip that you go for when you do that as well, isn't it? It's not like a sort of a tender caress. It's
exactly. So a grip, he means like the way you hold it. So I was holding it in a strong way. And a caress, that's a nice word as well, which is a very soft way. Maybe a woman can caress your penis sometimes.
That's one way of explaining that term. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, one of the best ways, actually. Yeah. One of the best uses of the word caress, I suppose, when you do it in a very nice, soft way. Anyway, moving on from penises, I want to speak about a rule that we had in school, Boom Boom, which was no gel in your hair. Do you remember that? Because
I do.
They said that if you had gel in your hair, there was a possibility that your hair would catch fire. Notice that I said catch fire. It would go on fire. At school, Boom Boom, I never saw anyone's hair on fire, so that obviously worked.
Yeah, you could say that, but people definitely did wear gel still, didn't they? It was a rule that people ignored quite often.
We're like, fuck the rules, okay? Yeah. I've got curtains here, so curtains was a very 90s haircut, very much like David Beckham. We both had that haircut for a while, didn't we, Boom Boom?
We did, yeah. It was pretty cool back in the days, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were pretty cool, obviously. That goes without saying, Boom Boom. So that it goes without saying. It's obvious. So apparently in America, I didn't know anything about this. It's illegal to sell Kinder eggs because of something with the milk, I don't know, that's in it. So it's illegal to sell Kinder eggs, obviously for health and safety reasons. And then I thought, but you can buy guns. So,
Yeah.
What is more dangerous? A Kinder egg, which I don't know if everyone's familiar with Kinder eggs. It's a chocolate egg, basically. Often has a toy inside. Well, always has a toy inside. So you can't buy them, but you can buy a gun.
Yeah, they've got that the wrong way round, I think, haven't they? But having said that, my dad didn't actually let me eat Kinder Eggs when I was young.
Did he let you buy guns?
Yeah, he was okay with that. Very liberal attitude to guns, but very strict when it came to Kinder Eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I think his concern was that you would eat the toy. Sort of accidentally, obviously, not just because, you were still hungry.
Until what age was this Boom Boom? Because when you're like 16, I think you're old enough to know that's a chocolate, maybe I can eat that. That's a toy. Should I eat the toy as well, or...?
Yeah, I don't want to put a specific age on it, but, at some point I was able to make my own decisions on Kinder Eggs.
But Boom Boom's still never had a Kinder Egg in his life.
I'm going to eat that toy. If you give me a Kinder Egg, I'm going to eat the toy.
I'm sure. Okay, so the next one is wearing swimming hats. So this seems to happen, well, certainly in Italy. I don't know why. That they make you wear one of those very tight swimming hats because they say, I don't know the specific reasons, but it's something about health and safety of keeping the swimming pool clean. I don't really know if it does because certainly when I put one on, I've got so much hair that the hair can't fit into the hat. So I say it can't fit, it all can't go in the hat. So loads of hair is still coming out the bottom, and then I just end up looking like a condom, basically. Because the hat is so tight that you really do just look like a condom. And I think, well, is that the reason we're wearing these?
Yeah, and also, you've got hair sort of everywhere of your body as well, haven't you? So
exactly. What do I need to do?
Almost like a body-sized condom is what you need to go swimming, I think.
Exactly. Well, we know condoms are safe, don't we, Boom Boom?
We do. Big fans of condoms.
Big fans of condoms. They can't get safer than wearing a condom. Although, actually, I remember for a few years, I remember thinking, I'm doing very much of this safe sex thing. I'm taking it very seriously just because I'm actually not having sex. I mean, so how much more safe can you get than that?
That's very, very safe. Very safe. And still wearing a condom, I'm sure. Just
don't have sex, but wear a condom when you go out. Now that is safety. That is safety.
Just in case, you can't be too safe, so always wear a condom, whether you're having sex or not. So,
sex or not, wear a condom. Going back to swimming pools, though, when I was swimming once, obviously in Chelmsford, where Boom Boom and I are from, I was in the outdoor pool, having fun and everything, and then I remember a small kid did a shit, and then the shit started floating. So float is when it's at the top of the water. So the pool got evacuated. So if it's evacuated, everyone had to leave. And then I just remember the lifeguard getting it out with like a net and then just saying to everyone, get back in now. And I remember thinking, I don't know if I want to get in that water as I've just seen a shit in there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're meant to sort of almost just refill the pool, aren't they? I think that's what they're meant to do. But obviously, maybe the rules back in those days weren't quite so strict when it came to shits in the pool.
I don't know if you can do a shit in there now. Maybe I'll go there. Maybe I'll try it.
Just scoop it out and everything's fine. Carry on.
Exactly. Lovely word there, scoop. So a scoop is like a sort of big spoon, let's say, and it actually is a verb to pick something up with that big spoon, like pick up shit, scoop up shit. Yeah, that's definitely something you can scoop up.
Pooper scoop.
Pooper scoop, yeah. So that's to scoop up shit, exactly.
Normally dog shit rather than human shit.
Yeah, normally, but let's not rule it out, okay? So when we say let's not rule it out, let's not say it's not possible, okay? Because anything's possible in this crazy world that we live in. Boom, boom. So another one is fire alarms. In England, it's actually a legal requirement that all homes have fire alarms. So then when there's a bit of smoke, the alarm goes, generally goes off when people are making sausages and stuff like this.
Yeah. Where I live, my shower sometimes sets it off.
Oh, really?
Sort of the steam from the shower, which is
absolute nightmare.
Not fun. You have to sort of get out of the shower naked with a towel, kind of,
That's dangerous.
wave
You could slip over when you're wet.
You could.
Boom, boom. Oh,
You could.
That's
Health and safety nightmare.
Yes, gone mad. But I actually once did experience this at university when the fire alarm went off. Notice again there, I said the fire alarm went off. And again, I thought I was just someone making sausages. It was the morning on a Saturday, so I thought, fuck this, I'm not waking up. And then I heard someone shouting, fire, fire, and I thought, oh, fuck. So I quickly jumped out of bed, legged it out the door. So legged it is to run very fast. And then I got outside, lots of people there, and I thought, fuck, I'm only wearing my pants here. And as well, it was like, I don't know, February, so it was pretty cold. I was wearing my pants and I tried to go back in, and then there was like the security and they said, no, you can't come in. So I was just standing there in my pants with my amazing skinny hairy body. So that was a great experience.
Yeah,
probably why I didn't get any girls throughout the whole of university, because they witnessed that experience.
Probably didn't help. I've seen you in just pants, and it didn't help.
I think we made a comparison in a podcast recently between myself and Cristiano Ronaldo. I've seen a lot of pictures of him in his pants, and it is very similar. Believe you me, okay? Which is a nice term just to say, believe me.
Yeah, kind of a strange term, really, isn't it? The you is...
Yeah, it's not necessary, really, is it?
Unnecessary. Yeah, just believe me.
But, believe me. It's a lovely sight. So another one, apparently, is wearing flip-flops at work. So if people don't know what flip-flops are, they're the things that often people wear to the beach. It's sort of kind of like shoes, I suppose, but very open, so all your feet are out. I didn't know that they were dangerous, though. Have you heard this one, Boom Boom?
I've not, no. But maybe in event of a fire, I don't know.
You can't run. That's
you
it,
can't
Boom.
run.
Yeah, because you can't run in flip-flops. So that must be it.
Very hard to run in flip-flops.
Very difficult to run in flip-flops. So another one is health and safety talks. They're always a laugh, aren't they? So when I say a laugh, I mean they're funny.
They're always hilarious, as are podcasts about health and safety.
I mean, health and safety is just hilarious. The classic thing is like what to do if there's a fire. I mean, my tactic would always be leg it, which is what I did when I thought there was a fire. If I'm wearing pants or anything, I'm just going to leg it. I'm just going to run. For example, we have them at work, and they always say, like, first thing you need to do is make sure you have all of your students. And I always think, fuck the students, okay? If there's a fire, I'm running, and the students can all burn to death for all I care.
Wow. That's...
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I don't want anyone to die, but, I don't want to die before that. I'm not going to save the students, I'm not like some kind of hero.
No, as we've discussed previously on the podcast, I remember when that bike backfired and you thought it was a gun and you ran like your life depended on it with no thought of, where's Russ? Is he okay?
So Boom Boom's
you were gone.
Exactly. Yeah. So Boom Boom's referred to the story there when the car backfired. It sounded like a gun, and I started running because I thought someone was shooting at us. But I wasn't going to save you, Boom Boom. Okay, fuck you. As long as I'm fine, that's the important thing. Okay?
Yeah. So to anyone listening that thinks I'm sure really he would save his students, of course he would. He wouldn't.
The point I'm trying to make is I'm not saying I want them to die. I'm just saying that I want them to die maybe. I want to save me first, okay? That's the important thing. Okay. Good. And then if they live, good. If they don't,
they should have run.
They should have run exactly. They should have run. Okay? That's the lesson here. Just fucking run. Okay? Like your life depended on it. Oh, that's a term we use to say like do something very well, but in this situation, your life would actually depend on it.
Quite literally, thought your life depended on it, but it was just a motorbike. So your life didn't depend on it, but you thought that it did.
Exactly. I'm still here, so that's the important thing. Speaking of health and safety talks, I always remember when I was working in the bank once, and we were having this health and safety talk, and they started saying, electricity is dangerous. You can have water, it goes on electricity and stuff like this. And the guy next to me was writing. And I remember I just looked over, had a quick peek. So a quick peek is a quick little look at what he was writing. So I was thinking, she's just saying a load of shit. And I just remember looking at the piece of paper and it said, electricity is dangerous. Is that necessary to write that down? Like he's going to reflect on his notes a few years later. What happened in that health and safety meeting in 2008? Let me just... Electricity is dangerous. Oh, God, thank God I wrote that down.
Yeah, or is it maybe at some point in the future someone would be talking about electricity and he would think, I was told something once about electricity. What was it? Look at your notes. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you so much for writing that down. Because it really stuck in my mind as well. So even now, I know that electricity is dangerous, okay? So if you're sort of, I don't know, with your computer or anything, just don't put water on it, is the lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Yeah, that's clear now. We know that now.
Exactly. I think it's dangerous as well if we continue talking about health and safety because,
nice.
Probably no one will ever listen. No one will ever listen again. That wasn't even prepared, Boom Boom. I didn't even prepare that.
Really, it felt like it was prepared.
It wasn't prepared. It was off the cuff. So when something's off the cuff, it's unprepared. Okay, that's why I'm such a great podcaster, Boom Boom, because I can make these links about what we're talking about and move it into the podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just go back to that joke.
Yeah, I was going to say now you need another one to actually get to the end again, don't you?
No, we're going to use the same one. Okay. So it's dangerous. We were talking about things being dangerous. It's dangerous to continue, so we need to end the podcast. Okay. Oh, fantastic! Fantastic!
Good. I kind of want to keep going, just so you have to do it again.
No. You can think about that in the break that you're going to have now, because hopefully he won't be on the podcast next time. Okay?
Yeah. Let's hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
Exactly. We all do. Anyway, thanks a lot for your time, Boom Boom.
Cool. Thanks, Martin.
Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
mate. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was me and Boom Boom Cannon speaking about health and safety, baby. So let's look at some of that rock and roll vocabulary. Boom Boom made a joke at the beginning of the show when he said we need Charlie to clarify this. And I said, that's a great joke. He told me it was prepared and I said, I thought it was too good to be an on-the-spot joke. So an on-the-spot joke is when you think of it in that exact second, in that moment. I mentioned the word helmet and my description of it was the thing to stop your head getting fucked up. If something gets fucked up, it gets destroyed. You can even use it when you, get really drunk. You can say, I got really fucked up. My body was destroyed. We had a lovely saying when I said it's better to be safe than sorry. Quite obvious in meaning, that one. We had the word takeoff. Remember, planes take off, and I put on my helmet for the takeoff. We had the word grip. So a grip is the strength in which you hold something. For example, if you were falling off a building and I was trying to hold you, I would probably try and use a tight grip so you don't fall and you don't die. We also had the word caress. So a caress is just when you gently sort of touch something, like a little massage. You caress something. Remember, I said you can caress a penis. We had the term catch fire when I said we couldn't wear gel. Obviously, you know the word fire. You probably know the word catch, but notice they go together. To catch fire, when something isn't supposed to go on fire, it catches fire if it does. When me and Boom Boom were saying we were cool at school, I said, yeah, of course we were cool. That goes without saying. It's obvious. We had the term evacuate when I said the swimming pool got evacuated. So everybody was asked to leave. Buildings get evacuated when there are fire drills or when there's an actual fire. It's probably not a good idea to stay in the building, so people evacuate the building. They go out. We had the term rule out when I said let's not rule out human shit. Let's not exclude it because we were talking about dog shit. And I said let's not rule out human shit. Let's not exclude it. We had the term leg it. If you leg it, you run away. Something that I've done a few times in my life. Probably because I'm not a real man. But anyway, we had the term believe you me, which just means believe me. But it's a more poetic way to say it, more idiomatic. And these are the ways to get really high marks on the IELTS exam, for example, to use these colourful phrases. We had the term a laugh. If something is a laugh, it's funny, it's a joke. A person can be a laugh. For example, Boom Boom's a laugh. When I talk to him, he's funny, so he's a laugh. We had the term like your life depended on it. That can be used for different things. Here we had it in a literal sense, like run like your life depended on it. It just means you're doing something very, very well, let's say, with a lot of passion. You can even eat your breakfast like your life depended on it. If you go, that's eating like your life depends on it. We had the word peek when I said I had a peek at this person's writing. Just a little look. That's a peek. And the term off the cuff, again, when I used, I told a fantastic joke at the end. And unlike Boom Boom, mine wasn't prepared, so it was off the cuff, baby. Oh yeah. Anyway, remember, all of the rock and roll vocabulary is on the website, rockandrollenglish.com. Go there, use the vocab. I will see you next week. In the meantime, though, just keep on rocking.
Thanks so much for listening to Rock and Roll English. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit rockandrollenglish.com and facebook.com/rockandrollenglish. We'll catch you next time.